This video has been sponsored by TapTap Send. Sending money to Nepal has never been easier. With TapTap Send, enjoy great rates, zero transfer fees, and lightning fast transfers. Up to 90% of transfers are completed within first 5 minutes. That's right, download TapTap today using our link below and start sending money the smart way. Look at that, guys, tap, 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 and the money is sent.
How'd you make a mushroom this long? This is cool.
Oh, it was just so good.
My body acted faster than my mind could.
On my first look, again, steak, but I'm not a big fan of sauce. So out of all of this so far, that's my least favorite, I would say.
Oh, wow. The crisp on that.
A family
so
favorite.
Crunchy. Me too.
Hey everyone, my name's Monty. I'm from Haverhill, Massachusetts, up in the north over there. Just to get things started, my food background is mostly Portuguese and Mediterranean foods. Grew up eating a lot of like codfish, but I also grew up with like a love for spice and bacalhau. Love that stuff. And so, you know, as I grew older, I've been wanting to experiment and try some new foods. When I'm not eating new foods or cooking, I work as an engineer in the energy industry. And yeah, I'm just really excited to be here with Newchi TV today.
Hi everyone, my name is Bruna. I'm originally from Brazil, Minas Gerais, Brazil, but I moved here when I was 15 and I've been living in Somerville, Mass ever since. In terms of comfort food, I love pão de queijo, which the rough translation is cheese bread, but it's way more than that. It's more like pão de queijo is love.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Pão de queijo is just so good. And I think the base of it, it's sour starch, but it's yuca sour starch, so it's not something that you can find easily here unless you go to a Brazilian store, you know, a Latino store. There are other things that I love. It's mainly Brazilian food, honestly. So there's canjiquinha, which is like a soup that you eat in the winter, and there's also salpicão, which is like a better version of a chicken salad. Yeah, when I'm not eating, I'm just working, I would say. I work in biotech, and that's it.
So this should be quite interesting. Have you ever had Nepali food?
Yeah, so I've basically only had momos. That's like, my experience is limited to that.
Yeah, I've had momo once, a while ago.
All right, so today you're actually going to be trying some Nepali street foods. Initially, the street food started from street vendors who offered simple items like momos, chatpate, pani puri, cha, fried snacks, selling in tela, which is like a small cart, and which is a local equivalent to a food truck. Over time, the popularity of street foods grew, leading to a wide variety of options available across cities and towns. Today, Kathmandu, the capital city of Nepal, is known for its street food. Each different city in Nepal has their famous street foods, and today we have picked 6 of our favorite Nepali street foods. And here is the Nepali street food platter.
Whoa.
Is this the momo?
That is the momo.
Can you guess what the other things are?
Fried fish.
Oh
okay.
yeah, that's exciting, man. Yeah.
Yes. What
Can you
is
guess what the other things are?
sausage? It looks
Okay.
pretty. Like a little flower.
Is this potato?
Oh,
That one?
okay.
That's my guess. I think that one's potato. This kind of looks like an eggplant almost, like
Eggplant.
sliced
Eggplant.
lengthwise.
No, but it's too thin. Zucchini?
Maybe
We'll find out.
Yeah,
We'll find
see.
Okay, now, a common practice in Nepal is sharing food. So, especially among friends. So today you two will be sharing this beautiful street food platter, and I would love for you to start with the fried momo since you're already familiar with it.
All right, sweet.
Momos are a popular street food in Nepal, and I don't think people would deny if we start saying momo is one of the staple foods of Nepal. Like every Nepali person loves momos.
Oh yeah.
All right. Ready?
Yeah.
Now,
That's great.
I know you've had momos before in life. What do you think about these?
This is really good. I had it in a soup, I would say. Yeah. I like this better.
These are really good.
Fried better.
I really enjoy the texture on these. They have like a nice crispy yet chewy exterior, and the inside is like toasted really well. I'm trying to guess what meat it is, but it's amazing. Is this like a mix? Is this like a meat mix, or is this one?
Steak.
Really? I don't know. I feel like I get hints of like pork, maybe a little bit of beef. Like
It's actually chicken.
no way.
It's too juicy for it to be chicken, isn't it?
Yeah, this is
Well,
fantastic.
see, that's the thing about momos. It's juicy.
Whoa,
I'm just gonna take another bite, you guys.
Please.
this is great.
This is really good.
Yeah.
I want to keep eating. But we'll try another one.
Okay. So next, I'd love for you to try the thing that you thought looked like an eggplant.
All right.
Okay.
Okay. And before I tell you what it is, I'd love for you to see if you can figure it out.
Okay. Really good crunch. All right, I'm still standing by my thoughts. I think it's an eggplant.
I think I agree with you.
These are actually fried mushrooms
Oh.
featuring
What?
locally sourced mushrooms coated
What
in
kind
a...
of sorcery is this?
I know, right?
How do you make a mushroom this long? This is cool. So I'm curious, right? In Nepal, would they ever eat any of these with like a chutney or like a
Yes.
masala on the side?
Yes.
I mean, the way it is right now, I love the crunch. So this is I can hear the crunch. It's delicious, but
Would you like some?
Oh yeah, definitely.
All right, let's bring it out.
now I want to wait.
Wait for it.
Yeah.
No.
That crunch is irresistible though. That's so good.
And I was not expecting to make mushroom.
No, it really looked like an
That first
eggplant.
bite, I'm like, no, that's definitely eggplant. Not zucchini.
Yeah, it tasted like eggplant too.
Definitely eggplant.
That's fantastic.
Wow.
What's the name of this type of mushroom?
I believe this one's oyster mushrooms. That's why, because you know how the
no
oyster
way.
mushrooms has this little petal that you
Yeah.
can break off. That's why it's big like that. And the other thing about oyster mushrooms is if you fry it like this or if you cook it like this, it has a texture of meat because it's stringy.
I'm waiting.
I'm
for,
intrigued
I
by
don't know.
these too. These like little sausages. I'm really intrigued by
Shaped like
that.
little roses. Ooh.
Woo!
All
Fantastic.
right. These are the dipping sauces you speak of.
Okay.
Also very popular in Nepal. And yes, they do always come with most of these foods.
I'm gonna go with the other end, and I'm gonna dip it right there.
Yeah. I'm curious. Seeing as how I ate my little mushroom, I might pull another one of these momos off and dip this in there.
You didn't save any mushroom for the sauce?
Oh, it was just so good.
My body acted faster than my mind could. Let's try.
Winston mentioned, I was like, I'm just gonna hold on to this real quick.
While you guys are
That's
trying
really
that
good.
out.
Bit spicy,
Yes, definitely.
but I feel like it will build up if I keep eating. But right now, it was delicious.
Okay. Next thing I'd love for you to try is that the darkest thing on the Nanglo set. Yeah.
Like,
All right.
I would love for you to tell me what you think that is.
Okay.
I mean, first look, again, steak. It's the darkest one.
It
Okay, the
does.
cool thing about Nepal, we actually don't eat beef, so it's not steak.
Is it lamb?
No, try it.
The
see.
lamb smell. Where's this from? That's chicken.
That's
So what
definitely
you are
chicken.
now eating is actually called buffalo sekuwa. It's buffalo. And sekuwa is a very popular street food, is a favorite among meat lovers, especially when paired with a side of spicy chutney. Yep.
Yeah, no, this is great. I've never had buffalo before.
I thought it was chicken. It's delicious.
I'm telling you, I feel like there's a hint of citrus in this, the chili paste looking one. That one's great. I like that a lot. And then this one's kind of more of like, I get more like a salty tomato flavor out of this one. I like that a lot. Oh no.
I'm like trying not to eat the whole thing. but
All
it
right.
seems
So
kinda
far, you've had the
wonderful.
momos, the mushroom, and the sekuwa. Which one was your favorite?
The momo. So far.
How do you pronounce this again? Sekuwa?
Sekuwa.
Sekuwa. This is really good.
Okay. That's my favorite too, actually. Can't go wrong with that.
No, the momo.
All right. Next, I'd love for
It's
you to
moist.
try our famous in the eastern region of Nepal, particularly in areas like Dhanguta, Dharan, and other nearby towns, is pork sausage. These regions are known for their unique preparation methods and distinct flavor profiles when it comes to pork dishes.
All right. The flour.
It's like a smoky, sweet kind of sausage, right? That's great.
I'm not a big fan of sausage.
Oh.
Yeah. But it's good. But I'm not a big fan of sauce. So out of all of this so far, that's my least favorite, I would say.
I would totally eat this for breakfast with like some rice or something. This is great.
Okay. I see that for Americans, I would say.
So actually,
I really like that sauce. My God.
So obviously we are currently residing in Boston, Massachusetts, USA. So these sausages don't taste exactly like the ones you find in Nepal. But I could tell you that there's some kind of sorcery, black magic. I don't know what they do in Nepal. The sausages taste so good, and I've never had anything like it outside of Nepal. So sadly, this might not be the best. Yeah, you have to go there and try that before you make your decision.
Well, that's another reason then.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, quick question. What did you say the name of it was again? The sausages?
It's just pork sausage.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if there was like a cool name for it.
But I do want to know the name of the sauce because I really like the sauce.
It's called achar, and so different.
Achar.
Yeah, and so different families make it with different ingredients. A lot of times, the most popular ingredients would be tomato, chili, Sichuan peppers. Now let's move on to the potatoes. That's in the center of the nanglo set.
Okay.
Yep. These are street-style aloo potatoes. They're called aloo in Nepali. Take center stage in this beloved street food platter.
Wow. The crisp on it.
A family
so
favorite.
Crunchy.
It's almost like tofu.
Tofu.
Yeah, I get like a tofu vibe. See? It's kind of like a tofu almost.
Oh, the looks of
The
it.
look of it.
Okay. Taste-wise, definitely no.
While you're trying this out, I just wanted to quickly give a shout out to AILAA, Himalayan Restaurant and Grill here in Massachusetts in Stoneham. And today's foods have been sponsored by AILAA.
Well,
And
thank you.
It's delicious.
I'm gonna be in the restaurant
I will
soon.
go. I will definitely go.
And they actually do have a street food special on Wednesdays and Thursdays right now. And you can they're like $5 for each thing. So you get the momos for $5. You get pani puri. There's so many other. We only picked 6 of our favorites today, but there are other street foods such as pani puri, chatpat, and all of those good things. How are the potatoes? It looks like you don't even care what I'm saying.
I'm just so focused on this food right now. This is really good. It reminds me of just potato wedges that my dad used to make.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What about the seasoning? Is it similar?
It's the seasoning, yeah.
Wow.
And it's really good. It's crunchier though. I don't know how you guys make everything so crunchy.
The crunch
Good
is
job.
fantastic.
Yeah.
Also, while you guys are trying that out, I want to quickly give a shout out to that dish in the middle. Have you seen those? Probably like in a wall decor area at Home Goods and stuff like that. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Okay. But these are actually called nanglo. They may be now used as a decor piece, but originally it served a whole different purpose. Traditionally, nanglo was used for drying grains, vegetables, or other food items in Nepali households. And today it serves as a reminder of Nepal's rich cultural heritage and agricultural traditions. And you've seen them. I personally think that I've seen them in different parts of the world for the same purpose as well. But now they just look pretty, and so we've served them to you as a dish.
Multi-use.
Yeah. All right. So the last thing on the platter is obviously the thing you haven't tried. It's the fish fry.
I'm excited.
It's a very popular street food. Sometimes I remember growing up and traveling from one city to another, and there'd be just fried fish everywhere. And places like Malayku are renowned for their delectable fish delicacies, drawing food enthusiasts from far and wide to savor the flavors of Nepal's freshwater bounty. So here's a little sample of what Nepali fish
Let's do it.
I'm excited.
tastes like.
In. I'm actually excited for this one.
Yeah, I was looking forward to this so much.
Gonna take your hand out.
I love how you went right for the. Apparently, oh, you know what? Apparently, you're supposed to eat the head of the fish first. It's fine. You don't have to eat it.
That's what I usually do less if I eat the head.
Oh.
I don't always eat the head.
Okay.
Smaller fishes, I just go for the whole thing. My favorite is achar, right?
Yes.
Just go right in.
This is really good.
You like it?
Yeah, the crisp is fantastic.
Do you
I
have a
love-
lot of?
It's not dry.
It's not dry. Yeah.
And that's something I like throughout everything that I'm eating. It's just very moist. I love it.
Yeah. It's good.
I also hate that word moist, and I keep saying it.
I mean, yeah. But no, it's accurate though. Like, all the juices inside are still preserved despite how crispy it is on the outside.
Have you ever had fish prepared like this? You have.
like fried sardines and stuff, right?
Yeah, there's this thing that we call traíra, which is a fish that we have, a peixe. It's a fish we have in Brazil. Every time I go back and I visit my family, we go to this place and we have traíra desossada, which is they just remove the bone completely, you know, in one go. And it's slow cooked, I think. I actually don't know how they make it. Smoked? I don't know. But it's so good. And this reminds me of that too. But it's pretty big and it's like we ordered 2 for like 18 of us. That's how big it is, yeah. And everybody just digs in.
What are street foods in Brazil like?
We have coxinha, which is the one that I would say it's most similar to a dumpling, which is like a croquette with chicken inside. There's also pão de queijo, is like a staple, delicious. I really think everybody should try one day. What else? Salgadinhos in general, so like there's the croquettes, which is ham and cheese, but the Brazilian version of it, it's a lot of things. Can't think of many, but
So mostly fried and stuff. They're fried
stuff.
foods.
I
Okay.
don't know. Yeah.
I think in Brazil they have a version of actually, yeah, you guys probably make it very similar, like risole de camarão. You know, the shrimp cake.
Risole de-
That's like my
yeah.
favorite. I think this might be like one of my favorites on the plate. I'm just like I'm a big fan of seafood, so for me, just you know,
That was actually my next question. What was your favorite thing on the platter? Fish for Monty. What about
definitely
you,
the
Bruna?
fish.
I still like the momo better.
You're a true Nepali.
I'm waiting to go back. I'm like, I'm just gonna finish this and then go right back in and then dip it in the sauce.
Also, my favorite thing about eating that fish is you kind of have to take the meat out. It's kind of fun.
Yeah, you have to work for it.
You have to
For
work
sure.
for it, yeah.
The sauce.
The sauce,
The
isn't it? Do you have anything similar to that sauce in your cultures?
I don't think so.
Not that I can think of either.
No.
That must be a very new flavor for you.
It's either spicier, but not. This is a nice balance, you know? I can just keep going back to it.
Yeah.
I always think it's unfair that they give you such tiny amounts of it.
Oh yeah.
I have to ask for 4. And they're like, oh, it's 4 of you. I'm like, no, it's just me.
Have your thoughts on Nepali food changed since before you came here and after?
I would say definitely, yeah, because so, like I said, I didn't really know a whole lot. I always assumed it was basically momos and then maybe, you know, like masala, like chutneys and like bread to dip it in. I didn't know that, you know, it encompassed buffalo. You said it was buffalo. This was awesome. That was
That's
amazing.
interesting to me.
And the sausages too really blew my mind. I didn't know sausage was popular in Nepal.
The sausage, I was like, yeah.
You're Brazilian. You've had sausage before. You're like,
Could have gone without that one, but everything else, delicious. I don't know if I did a happy dance, but anytime I'm like eating and I'm happy, I do a little happy dance.
I love happy dances. I love food dances. But so far, obviously, you've only had street food. So these don't, you know, so momos
Right.
and stuff, they're still considered some kind of street food or appetizer. Our main staple dish that we eat daily is usually rice and lentils.
I feel like rice is the connector. Like all cultures,
all of
they will
us.
have
Yeah.
one kind of version of rice. Brazilian food is definitely rice and beans for lunch and dinner. That's the first thing they always have to have. If you don't have that, you're not really eating, you know, lunch or dinner.
Yep, that's very similar to us. We have rice and dal. And dal is basically beans for us. It's the lentil version of beans. Yeah.
Now, Portuguese food, I don't know. Do they eat rice as well?
Yeah. So we like to do like a similar thing with like the yellow rice. Like we always just call it like yellow rice with our meals. Like that's always really good. At least when I was growing up, my grandmother though, she kind of stayed away from cooking the rice as much, and we would just do like a lot more like boiled, like kale soups, lots of soups. And even the restaurants in the area where I grew up, like southeastern Mass, rice would be more for like the plate dishes. But they also had a lot of like trays, and the trays would be like, you know, like bacalhau, like codfish, or like the vinegar and stuff. But yeah, no, rice is definitely there. But the start of the show for like what I grew up with was a lot of just like slow, like boiled things. Good, because I don't remember.
Gostoso.
Gostoso. Muito gostoso.
Muito gostoso.
Very delicious.
In Nepal, we say mito.
Mito, I actually know that.
Oh.
Mito. I always look at the face and I'm like, I'm so sorry.
I know. The eyes are like looking at you.
Go from the back.
Yeah, that's what
All right, now, if you don't mind, we're going to sadly remove the plate away from
All right.
you.
Oh my god.
I know you want the momos. We'll
Yes.
definitely let you have them. How was your experience here at Newchi TV today?
It was great. Great food. Really excited. We're just.
Yeah.
It was amazing.
Yeah, you know, it was a good time. It was nice coming into the studio, getting to meet everyone on Newchi TV. Look forward to communicating with y'all more. Hopefully, you guys can share some Nepali recipes with me, and maybe I can share some recipes with your team, because that was awesome.
Did you enjoy the food today?
That was delicious. Muito gostoso. Muito gostoso.
Me too.
Me too.
Okay.
Not me doing the Italian hands for no reason.
That's how good it
Me
was.
too.
How about spice? Was it spicy?
It wasn't that spicy.
No.
You were having the spicy.
Yeah, yeah. So
More than I did, because achar for me was.
Because you're
that
turning a little
bad.
pink, a little bit.
Oh, am I? Oh, no, that was delicious. I love spice. So it's kind of funny. I don't think a lot of Portuguese people share the same sentiment as me, but for me, I feel like a good meal, you have to sweat a little. So like when I have the opportunity to throw some like chili paste on something or chili seeds, I always do it.
Well, sometimes I'm eating something and I'm crying, but I can't stop because it's so good. And like, if it's meant to be spicy, let it be.
Yeah.
Just go for it. I'm like, this is so good. Oh my god.
It's safe to say that you'll be back to try more Nepali foods
Oh, 100%.
on Newchi TV.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
we're
yeah.
happy to hear that. Well, thank you so much, Monty and Bruna,
Thank
for
you.
having
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
for being here.
Well, so thank you all for tuning in to Newchi TV.
Remember to like, share, comment, and most importantly, subscribe.
Newchi.